Hi, welcome to Andrea's Kitchen. I just want to go ahead and prepare pork belly. I've mentioned it to you guys before, and so what I'm going to do is I told you guys I also make most everything from scratch. So today I am actually going to go ahead and make pork belly. This will take 5 hours in the smoker, or actually I have to let it sit for 3 days and then it'll take 5 hours in the smoker. So that's why I'm going to show you how to put all the ingredients together. I have 2 cups of brown sugar already. I have a 1/3 cup of coarse sea salt, which I'm going to dump in. I have 1 tablespoon of coarse black pepper. And then I have 1 teaspoon of paprika, celery salt, and chipotle. And they're all 3 in here. Just going to dump it in, give it a mix. These are all my dry ingredients, and basically I'm going to incorporate everything in together. Get it nice and incorporated. Make sure I don't have any lumps in my brown sugar. Every once in a while I get lumps in my brown sugar. You have to take them out, but this is what it's actually looking like with everything pretty much nicely mixed in. Okay, so now we're ready for wet ingredients. I'm going to take a cup of applesauce. I buy the cups so I don't have to have a big jar and it waste. So I just buy the little cups and I add 1 right in. It is basically just my marinade. And at the end of the day, after 3 days, when we go ahead and put it on the smoker, we actually wash this off. This is a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. This is good maple syrup from Vermont, 100% pure. You can use Mrs. Butterworth though, if you choose. If you did not have syrup on hand, use any syrup. It's not that big of a deal. Tastes just as good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get a 1/4 cup of warm water and add to my recipe. And I used the same cup so that I could get all the goodness of the maple syrup out. And I just go like that, put it in, and then I'm just going to mix my ingredients together. And then I'll put my pork belly in my pan, and then I'm basically going to just pour it over, let it sit. I'm going to do fat side up so this sits in all the goodness. And then each day I will turn it though. So tomorrow around this time I'll turn it, next day I'll turn it. And then when I go to take it out and smoke it, like I said, it'll smoke for about 5 hours. Internal temp has to reach at least 170. But we'll get to that in a couple days. But it was very important to me to show you how I make my marinade. This is fantastic. This is the last of our pork belly that we had in our freezer. I took it out today, so I decided it was time to make a fresh pork belly. We will be eating that with probably some bacon and eggs tomorrow. We freeze a lot of our meats and stuff so that I have fresh meats to cook with. I'm just going to pour a little bit in, get it on the bottom of my pan, because like I said, I'm going to turn this, and then I'm going to go ahead and put nice meaty side down. And then I'm just going to pour it all over, and it's going to seep right underneath, and then I'm just going to coat it real nice. It makes a lot of marinade. This is a fantastic marinade. And then I'm just going to let it sit. I like to coat the sides. I go around making sure everything is coated. I'm going to put some more on top. And like I said, I'll go ahead and turn this every single day. Get in every nook and cranny. And boy, you'll see it'll start to crystallize a little bit more. The longer it's in the fridge, it'll crystallize and won't be quite as liquidy. It's wonderful. So I'm just going to dry my hands, get a piece of plastic, and then I'll cover that. Okay, got a nice piece of plastic. And I always over cover everything. Make sure that everything sticks. So I have enough plastic here for probably a tray and a half. But this is how we're going to do it. So that's my pork belly. I'll be back in 3 days to show you how it looks, and we'll go from there. Okay, welcome back. I just took the pork belly out of the fridge, left it on the counter for an hour, and now we are putting it in the smoker. It is on the smoker, and it is at 250, and it will smoke for about 5.5 hours. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it is going to be mighty delicious, and we'll be back then. Well, welcome back. It's been 5.5 hours since I put the pork belly on. It looks absolutely delicious. I marinated it for 3 days prior, and you'll see this pork belly in future dishes. I told you guys that normally I go ahead and make my own meats, cook my own meats, and then I go ahead and process them and put them in my freezer. Just wanted to say thank you for coming in and cooking with Andrea. Have a good day. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.